to the environment, right? So came sustainability. So they only talked about sustainability and quality. Now what they are talking about is affordability. Okay? So on three fronts now, affordability, sustainability, and quality one has to win. Now on all these three we have to win. Affordability, we will win for a variety of reasons that are going for us. Quality, yes, you are already exporting to 150 countries, right? They wouldn't buy your products unless you are meeting quality. And there is only one way as far as quality is concerned, going up. Better and better, better than your competitor. But the issue is sustainability. Okay? And that is where the environmental concerns become very important. And that is where I think one of the greatest cause, the cause of concern that the society has today, we have to deal with it squarely, so as to say. Because there are concerns. People see blocked pipe because of choking that takes place because of those plastic films and this, that and the other, etc. And therefore, there is this particular thinking, and then you start seeing its own repercussions. And therefore, it is extremely important that we take these issues very seriously. So, yes, you cannot say no to plastics. They are absolutely inevitable part of our growth. There is no question about that. But at the same time, recycle, reuse. In fact, in India, there is a third R, by the way. The rest of the world go with 2R. In India, there is a third R, repair. I mean, I have seen plastic buckets getting repaired around the corner with a welding rod, by the way. Because India is a frugal society. अगदी मराठीत बोलायचं थोडक्यात म्हणजे जर रात्री भात उरला तर आई ते फेकून देत नाही, दुसऱ्या दिवशी फोडणीचा भात. हा आपला माइंडसेट आहे, लक्षात आलं की नाही? And therefore, our mindset is that of sustainability. Now here the biggest challenge that we'll have, very frankly, I'll tell you, is finally, how do you litter? Who litters? Plastic themselves don't litter. You litter, isn't it? It's the individual who litters. And therefore that mindset change, how do we do that? Is going to be the basic issue. Currently the government has set up a committee. Our Honorable Prime Minister has this fantastic mission on Swachh Bharat, right? It's a great mission. I would say Swachh from outside as well as inside. I think that mission has to be both. Now, the government has created a committee under my chairmanship. It's a 19-member committee, okay? And we are looking at technologies that will be, and this is applicable also for plastic, if you think, that will be scalable, sustainable, affordable, and acceptable. 4, in drinking water as well as sanitation. So we are working on that. But very quickly what we have found is that it is not toilet engineering. It is social engineering that matters. It is system engineering that matters. It is not natural science, it is behavioral science that matters. It is not about building toilets, it's about using toilets. All right. And therefore there has to be a mindset change, a social transformation at sort of all levels. And that is equally true as far as the challenge of plastics is concerned. Right? The rest of the world also uses sort of plastics. So, and therefore when you talk about recycle, reuse, how do we get the society engaged? How do we bring that extra bit is very important. I still remember people always used to, I give lectures all over the world. And one of the favorite questions that people will ask, so I had standardized my answer, was, India and China. Competition, how etc. So I always, I'm a salesman for India around the world. So I always used to say, India has 3 things going for it. These are 3 Ds. What are those? First is democracy. Because democracy allows you to think free, act free. That promotes innovation. Second is diversity. Kashmir to Kanyakumari, how diverse we are, and that promotes innovation and creativity, right? And third is demography. 55% people less than 25. And the beauty about young people is that they fulfill the definition of an innovator. Innovator is one who does not know that it cannot be done. If half of India, and we all know it cannot be done, but they don't know. So if half of India does not believe that it cannot be done, we are on. So these 3 Ds are going for us. The missing D is discipline. And that is what is linked to our problem here of sustainability. So sustainability, I mean, we will do the biodegradable polymers, the, that and the other, etc. They will take long time to come. Polydilactic acid based polymers have been talked about for last 2 decades. Are they there in the marketplace? No, sorry. You have to compete with these sort of commodities. All that work will go on, by the way, and there will be scientific and technological breakthroughs, etc., etc. You know, but polyolefins are there to stay. I think there is no question about that. You know, in terms of the price performance envelope that they offer, it's so difficult to beat it, so as to say. You know, so I believe that this is a very critical part on which we have to work. I like to just end. I know that you are waiting for the dinner, and the worst thing that a speaker can do is to stand between you and the dinner. So I don't want to be guilty of that. I want to finish. I am very, very grateful to you for Arun, for your affection, Plast India, JR, Mr. President, for your affection and your gathering in such a large number to not only launch Plast India, but to felicitate a polymer. Thank you.